Alright guys, welcome back to the channel everyone. This is your usual Paras and we are back with Formula 1, the breaking point guys. Um, whew, what can I say? It's been fantastic so far, and the fact that the last episode was terrific and now is a big twist. We are playing as Ackerman guys, yes. So in the last episode it was the finale of the first season of this wonderful story mode that Formula 1 now has. So and it was the first race of the 2021 season, the second season of the Breaking Point, and to my surprise it is with Casper Ackerman. So lot has changed now. Racing Point has become Aston Martin now, and we did pretty well in the Australian Grand Prix, but still the friction between these two is going on guys. So and I don't know how long this will go on, and what exactly will come ahead as we go into this episode now today. So problems are continuing now with no with Ackerman and Aiden Jackson, but I think we will sort things out and it will be fantastic as we go on to the Bahrain Grand Prix guys. And it is straight away into the mid race, so it's not going to be a full Grand Prix, so let's see what's in store for us.
Look, I'm losing grip.
Understood. Can you box next lap, Casper? Box next lap.
No, I need to come in now. It's quite bad.
We've got Aiden coming in now. Just hold out one more lap, please, Casper.
Isn't he a lap down?
Yes, he's on a different strategy, though.
Haven't I got priority?
He's boxing now. Please hold off, Casper.
Fine. No, I'm all over the place here. I'm coming in now.
Fuck man,
Must have been pretty urgent.
both the
break,
cars
Please
coming
be
into the
patient,
pits
Casper.
at the same time, and this is going to really take so much time
Another.
in the pits for Casper Ackerman guys,
let's
and
go,
this is
let's go.
only going to make things worse for him. And on top of it, it is going to make things worse between these two as well. So it's time to do something incredible here in this Bahrain Grand Prix, a track that I absolutely
that wasn't
love
ideal.
to drive
Let's see if
on.
you can get a few places back,
And
please,
let's see
Casper.
how we will be able to do it.
Come on in.
Come on now, Paras, let's do it. Easy boy. We are in the 11th position right now. Regain your lost position and finish in 8th or above. We have already so much to do now with just around 5 laps to go. Here we go. But this is a track that I am pretty comfortable on. So we take over Alonso, and now next is Daniel Ricciardo. And look, this is a track that I am pretty comfortable in, and I have good pace, but it's all with the Formula 1 is not about knowing the track and knowing everything. It's also about concentration guys, and if you can lose concentration for a second or so, and that will completely ruin your race. As we know, it's contact with Ricciardo. Definitely going to be a warning here. No, good, so good move. At the end of the day, it was just coming together. Come on, we are already on to 9th position in the first lap of the race for us as driving the car out of the 14th. So this is the 9th lap. Next up is Tsunoda and Perez. So Tsunoda is a new driver for the 2021 season for the AlphaTauri, and Sergio Perez,
You're in the top 10
incredibly
now. Keep it up.
becoming the
Okay,
second
the gap
driver
behind is
for Red Bull,
2.3 seconds.
which is never an easy for anyone really. Being the second driver for Red Bull is so much pressure, because you already have the pressure of performing, and then you have Max Verstappen as the first driver, which just puts so much extra pressure on you. So anyhow guys, let's now focus, as we are on 9th right now, so we have to finish 8th or above. So that might not be that big a problem, but yes, what we will try to do is to achieve as much as we can. as we are so close to overtaking you, Tsunoda, and we do it. And next up is Sergio Perez. What is Tsunoda doing now, yaar? Why are you warning me for him getting, his car in my way?
Aggression, please. We don't want to lose places because of a penalty.
Come on, that was a clean move for as far as I am concerned. I think I know I make some really aggressive moves, but that was still better. So anyhow, let's focus. Approaching back markers now. Who is it? It's Aiden Jackson. On what position is he? He's on 18th.
We have 5
position.
laps of fuel remaining.
Isala. How priorities change, man. When you're driving for Aiden Jackson, you're abusing Ackerman. Now that he is out there, and when we are driving as Ackerman, I think it just makes things so different.
The gap to the car ahead is 2.0 seconds.
Now it's Sergio Perez. Can we overtake him? And now I don't know if the car ahead of him is a back marker or a genuine competitor. No, we can take over Ocon as well if we can do this now. As Perez and Ocon fight it out for the 7th and 8th spot, for the 7th spot, and we, oh, what a move, Paras. Come on, what a move. 2 cars in one move, man. That is fantastic.
2 cars in one go. Great job. Really impressive.
Wow, man. Ocon and Perez both fighting it out against each other, and we took the full advantage of that as we go on to a long straight. Next up is Carlos Sainz in the Ferrari, not the McLaren, remember. And it is going to be so exciting if we can get Carlos Sainz and move on to the 4th position. I mean, that would be fantastic. Come on. Now this is a track that I'm pretty good at. I think that we go on to, I think, making the fastest lap of the race. No, the 3rd sector ruins it all. I think the sector 1 and sector 2 were great.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Okay, but now we are not that far away from Carlos Sainz. Come on, Oliver, we have to make this move now. Pierre Gasly, I think it's a massive gap out there, and I don't think we will be able to cover that gap of 21 seconds right now that we have with Hamilton and get on the podium. But finishing 4th from 11th will be a massive result for Ackerman. Come on now. Now this is what I just love. I think they gave me an objective of finishing 8th or above, but I love the fact that don't really have to get into that.
Our gap to the car in
drive,
front is
and that is exactly what
seconds.
you need to do and enjoy yourself as well. And this is a track that I absolutely enjoy driving on. So this is going as a pretty good race. It's going as a pretty clean race as well. The overtakes have been fantastic. Now just we need to focus. We need to focus here. Come on, Gasly, right up front. Okay, come on. This is the 2nd last lap. After this, just 1 more lap left. Can we overtake Gasly? Come on, yes, a pretty good move, Yarparas. Come on,
There's
man.
3 laps of fuel remaining.
We go on to 4th position from 11th. That is fantastic, but what the fuck are you doing? See? 1 second of concentration loss, and this is what can happen to you. You really need to now focus. Sometimes when you are chasing a car, I think you when you're chasing a car, you can drive much better as compared to when you're leading a car. So right now there is no car in front of us because there's a huge gap out there and between the three top cars. So that's why as we go on to the final turn, no sorry, this is the second last lap, as we will be finishing this and we will be going into the final lap of the race.
This is your final lap of the race.
There's a massive gap between Verstappen and us, and I think those are the back markers because it cannot be 17 seconds to those cars, so these are the back markers. And we're having a fantastic time here under lights here in Bahrain, a track that I have always enjoyed driving. I mean, I think when it comes to driving style, I think I much more prefer, you know, conventional tracks as compared to street tracks. I think I just absolutely love it. Now there are so many tracks that we miss when you are playing the breaking point, because you miss, you know, going to the Singapore Grand Prix, you miss going to the Japanese Grand Prix as well. There are a couple of Grand Prix that I absolutely... You don't go to Monaco. I think we didn't go to the Monaco in the first season. Maybe in this season, maybe. But Monaco, Singapore and Azerbaijan as well. I think Great Baku circuit as well. So I think once we are done with this, we will be going into the player career mode.
16.3 seconds.
We will be going into the player career mode, and that will be fantastic. I think that will be an experience like none other, really, to be honest with you. That will be an experience like none other as well, so that will be massive. So as we go into the final turn of the race, here you go, with the fireworks going on, we get the checkered flag, and that is fantastic. Fourth position for us as Casper Ackermann, and from 11th to 4th, but it's Mercedes which wins it.
Between Ackermann and Jackson in the pit lane, and might that cause more friction behind the scenes?
Ackermann sounded pretty angry on
I think it's
radio,
Valtteri
didn't he?
Bottas
Told
who
to
wins
box
it.
the next lap, but he came in anyway.
Bahrain Grand
That's
Prix.
not the decision of a man thinking clearly. Is he bringing his personal grievances onto the track? I think he could be.
They denied each other a significant number of points last season, and if today's anything to go by, those issues look like continuing. Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that.
Really, man, the friction is
That was an
continuing to,
exciting
you know,
race from our perspective.
to build up
Let's have
between
yours.
these two.
Congratulations on a tough race today, Casper. To all of us watching, it seemed as if there was some sort of clash in pitting strategy. Can you talk us through it?
I think I will keep it,
Well, it's
you
unfortunate.
know, a little mellowed
these
down, I
things
think,
happen.
but these things can happen.
I felt the tires begin to go off and realized I needed to come in. It was a calculated risk. There's not much else to say. I pulled it back and finished the race, so no harm done.
So the problem we all witnessed today was a team call, and not a sign of continuing tensions again this season between you and Aidan Jackson.
I just want to, you know, mellow things down, so I think
Well, I'm
I
not
will
going to
go with
lie,
this.
as I'm sure it's obvious to everyone here. Aidan and I have never really seen eye to eye, which causes some tension. But we're also professionals, so it shouldn't get in the way of our performance. I'm sure we'll work through it. Why do you ask?
Well, you seemed angry on the radio with your team. People are asking if that's an indicator of a deeper issue behind the scenes. What would you say to that?
बस तू सवाल पूछ ले सारे कठिन. I will go with the second option, which is just adrenaline.
Oh, there's nothing to be concerned about. It's
Huh?
just adrenaline. You're in the middle of a
Panic,
race,
इतनी
you get
साली
hot. I can't even
ये
remember
मजे
what I
ले ले.
said. If it was, you know, colourful, and I'm sure we'll all be laughing about it later.
Thank you for your time.
तू मजे ले ले पूरे 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 मजे लेने इस रिपोर्टर ने.
I just don't get it, so he gets to pit ahead of me. And they give his car the only new power unit last season. And he gets to go out behind me in qualifying. This kid is the new #1 driver.
I don't believe that to be true.
But then why does he get paid more?
You're still upset about that.
No. Well, I don't know, maybe. I just wish I never found out.
It's not the money, though, is it?
I'm old.
You're not old.
This again, I am old. For a driver, I'm old.
Come on, this is your last season. You said you'd make it count.
I still need to tell them.
Will you?
Soon.
What the fuck, man?
Okay. Well, in the meantime, forget about Jackson.
Okay.
And stop playing the victim. It doesn't suit you.
All right, okay.
It's Zandvoort next, remember? Everyone's gonna be rooting for you. Be the guy they love. And hey,
What?
be the guy I love.
That's cute. Did you come up with that yourself?
I'm a natural born charmer.
Hmm. Verstappen's got nothing on me.
You had to ruin it.
What the fuck, man? It's his last season, man. No, yeah. Now that is the reason now I feel good that we are trying to sort things out between the two drivers. But yes, the story is written, so we cannot really help in that aspect. But yes, I wished that we could have made more decision which could have made more impact on the story that we play. So anyhow, guys, fantastic episode once again. The fact that this was the Bahrain Grand Prix, so I was pretty comfortable in whatever situation and whatever objective I was given, so it was fantastic, I think, and I'm pretty happy about that. But it was also because the Bahrain Grand Prix is one of my favorite tracks, and that's the reason I think we were pretty comfortable. But again, things are still getting heated up between the two drivers, but we will sort things out. Not long enough that we will sort things out now, and the season will not be that long because it is going to be amazing now that we know that Ackerman will be retiring, and he hasn't really told anyone yet, and I'm sure that he will be telling to the team at some point of time. So anyhow, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. As always, if you are new to the channel, do hit that subscribe button as well as the bell icon right next to it, so that you never miss an episode. This is your usual Paras signing off. Take care and keep gaming, guys. Bye bye.